The other thing I always did, and I really suggest this very strongly, is I was always early. I was the first one there. Guys were driving the parking lot. I was there at least 2 hours before the downbeat. Not because, it was because in LA, as you know, traffic sucks. But what that does is to the person who's hired you, it shows that you have a great attitude. So I never ever wanted to be late. And so it's very, very important to show up early. It shows to the contractor and the people that hire you that you care about this job. Now, when I talk to the younger musicians, I tell them that, yes, if you show up early, because most of the calls come through a service called Dateline. And that's how we know what's happening. All right? So let's say Dateline calls you and they say, I got your name, Sandy Preston wants you in this next picture. Are you available next Wednesday to 10 o'clock double, 10 to 1 at MGM Studios? Now you immediately are going to say, yeah. So I'm going to ask you, what time would you show up for that 10 o'clock session? But that's good, I like that. I usually hear, some of the younger guys always say, oh, half hour ahead of time. And then what I say is, oh, have you ever worked at the MGM Studios? Do you know where you park? Do you know where the studio is? So I tell them you show up early, the guard at the gate tell you where to park, you park and wait for the other musicians to come in. And then you watch them walk in with their instruments and you follow them to the scoring stage. So now you're going to get to the scoring stage. Being there early, they always have donuts or bagels and coffee, is that you get there and hang around the bagels and have some coffee and talk to the guys. And so I tell them, wow, this is my first job. And say, oh, wow, that's great. And I remember my first job. So you're talking, you're making people see you, talk to you. And so before you even taking your horn out, you form a rapport with the fellow musician.